frustrated, and my silence is not gonna change or fix anything. So this is the first step of action that I know I should take.
I came out here to take a stand. What you're seeing going on has been happening for a very long time, and what you're seeing out here is a bunch of outraged people. We are out here for a purpose. As you can see, we're not doing what the media portrays us to do.
I'm upset because we're all human beings. We are all human. Our skin color should not make a difference. We treat people with care. Where is the fucking compassion? Where is the compassion? George Floyd did not deserve to die like that.
We came out here today because we're furious about what took place with George Floyd, not only with George Floyd, but every single thing that's been happening in our community. You know, in the black communities, the cops are killing us for no reason, and it's just enough is enough. You know, we're hurt and we're outraged.
We're out here today because a man was killed over an alleged false bill. In 53 years, nothing has changed. In 150 years, nothing has changed.
We have racial, systemic racism, but police racism is a whole different ballgame. They have a culture, and nobody is policing them. For instance, this guy. One guy had his knee on his neck. 3 others were standing around. I mean, that says something about the culture, and that hasn't changed in 50 years. 50 years, the police culture has not changed. Someone said police the police. The whole system needs to be overhauled.
They need to understand that they cannot continue to kill black people that are unarmed, that are not criminals, that have not done anything. Police's job is to serve and protect, not to arrest, meet, and murder.
No American should be killed, man. Black, white, but especially it's happening all the time. It never changes. It's the same thing every single time. I see in the news and there's no reforms, there's no change, and I'm hoping protests across America make that change this time, because this has got to be the last time.
What we want to see the legislation take up for us, the people that don't, the legislation that people say don't matter to us, which is true. We want to see change. We want our people protected. We want our streets patrolled.
It comes to a point when people had enough. You got to expect this kind of response. You have to expect fires. You have to expect aggression. I mean, it's math. It's simple math. When you get to a certain point, blowing up a balloon, that balloon is going to pop sooner or later.
Today was based on something that happened nationally. However, what goes on inside of urban areas, specifically being policed by white people, is causing such a pain, and it's only but so long you could have your foot on somebody's neck before they decide to either break it or cause harm to you. And that's what's going on in the black community. We're tired of being abused by police. However, in the meantime, we ain't gonna destroy what we have in our own home. We're not destroying it. It's okay for us to speak out. It's okay for us to be angry. If we're not angry, you're not human.
You can rage, you can rant, and you can go against the machine. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to come into my city and tear it down and leave me with nothing.
They're used to our people. They're used to us being rioters. They're used to us looting. Everything that you're seeing being done, that's not what you're seeing here. You're seeing people out here doing the peaceful protests, expressing their core beliefs, expressing and bringing the light to everything that's being done.
This is something that is an uprising because so many people are coming together who are actually making change, not just coming to push their own personal agendas. This is the time for us to come together, peacefully protesting, knowing that we're going to leave here not just saying that we was able to protest, but we're going to leave here knowing that every day we're going to work to enforce and make that change become a reality.
If you commit a murder and you are accomplice to a murder, you are supposed to be arrested, you are supposed supposed to be charged, and then there should be a trial or whatever there's going to be. That's what we want. That is our demand. We want all of the officers that were involved, we want them all arrested, and we want them charged.
There's got to be reforms. I mean, an independent bureau for the police, maybe. They do it in the UK. I know it works well. There's no perfect system. There's nothing that's going to change today, but we need to start making some progress towards it. Whether it's at your local level, your state level, and then at the federal. But things change locally, right? Your local communities. Ask your state senators, your local communities to make these changes happen.
It's a time for marching, there's a time for rallying, there's a time for organizing and strategically actually coming up with plans for us to execute to make our community better. Newark has done a complete 180, and it's no way under the sun we can sit here and allow people to come and destroy where we're from. Like, that don't make sense. Newark already went through its rebellion, and when we did that, we was able to put things in place to start paying attention to the way that our police are treating us. Right? Our police get implicit training now, implicit bias training. They get all types of sensitivity courses now. And when they act up and they don't do what they're supposed to, we have a leader that holds them accountable. So it's not like business as usual.
In simplicity, people just gotta listen. We want to be heard. Like, don't just hear us with your ears, hear us with your hearts. Like, can you really carry our burdens? Like, are you listening to us?